your cool down stretches, I always like to start on the mat. So you're going to come down and lay on your belly and bring your hands under your shoulders. So hands under your shoulders, bring your toes under. You're going to push yourself up and back. And then come back down and release your toes. Push your upper body up and down. And now come up on your hands and knees. Arching up nice and high into cat pose. And then sway. Okay, arching up again. Sway again. Okay, now you can push your bum back to your heels and reach out your arms. You can also pull your hands to your feet and bring your forehead to your knees, or you can rest your forehead on your arms. And now from here, we can bring one knee forward and kind of cross that leg in front of you and push the other one back. So now we're in pigeon pose or a hurdler stretch. So if this is enough of a stretch for you, that's fine. Or you can come down and just lower yourself over your leg. Okay, and then you can come up and we'll switch legs. So bring the other knee up, push the other leg back. And if this is uncomfortable for your knees, then obviously you don't need to do this one. Okay, and you can hold your stretches from anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds. So now we can shift you onto your back. So stretching out nice and long here. And then we're going to bring one knee to your chest. So breathing out as you pull your knee to your chest. And then you're going to take your hand and pull your knee out to the side so you can place your hand on your hip so you don't roll with it. And come up to center, and now bring your knee across your body with your other hand, and you turn and look behind you. Okay. Come back up to center, straighten that leg out, then you're going to pull the other knee up, breathing out as you pull that knee to your chest. And then out to the side. And then now you can switch hands, pull that knee across your body as you turn and look behind you. And now come back to center. And here you're going to grab both knees again, bring your forehead to your knees, and now you can get some momentum going and do a spinal roll to massage your back and spine. And then you can cross one leg over the other, reach through your legs and pull the uncrossed leg towards you. And switch legs when you're ready. And now you can come up to sitting. So here, we can just take a nice comfortable stance, bring the soles of your feet together if that's comfortable for your knees. And you're just gonna let your knees fall out to the sides. Walk your sit bones forward towards your heels. And if you feel comfortable, you can lean forward. Okay, and then we're gonna straighten your legs, putting them together and draping forward, reaching for your toes. Okay, and now you can take one leg to the side. Bring the heel of the other foot to the center of your body. And now we're going to do a nice wide stretch over to the side. And now we're going to take the stretch from your side and we're going to take it to your leg. So now you're going to reach over your leg towards your foot, and you're going to feel it in your back but also in the underside of your leg there. Okay, and now we're going to switch legs. So other leg goes out to the side and other heel comes to center. We're going to do a nice wide stretch to the side. And then again, turning over your leg, reaching for your foot. Okay. And now we can just sit comfortably. So if sitting cross-legged feels comfortable for you, so take a moment, relax your shoulders away from your ears, and we're gonna stretch your neck a little bit. So looking up just slightly, and then down. And now we'll go ear to shoulder, back to center, and then to the other side. And now we're going to do half circles to the front, slow and careful, a few rotations. So circle to the front, back the other way. Okay, and back to center. So now we're going to do half circles to the back. So we're just going to drop your head back, circle behind. Okay, and then we're going to turn and look as far as you can over your shoulder. And then the other side. So now you're going to grab your hands behind your back and interlock your fingers if you can. You're going to pull back and lift your chin. Okay. And then you can release, and you're going to grab the elbow of one arm and you're going to pull it back and towards your head. So now we're stretching your triceps. And we'll do the other arm. And we want to get the rear shoulder, so we're going to bring the arm across your body. Give it a nice gentle pull. So you should feel that stretch in behind there. And then the other one. Okay, so now we're going to stand up and get some more leg and chest and bicep stretching. So standing up, so we're going to start with chest. So you're going to need a doorway or an outcropping of your wall. You're going to place your hand a little higher than shoulder height, and your hand is palm against the doorway. So now we're going to turn your body away, and you should be feeling the stretch in your chest even along your armpit there. So you're just going to turn away and hold. So all your stretches should feel like a nice gentle stretch. If they hurt, then back off a little bit. And now you're going to release that stretch by turning back to the wall. And now we're going to stretch your biceps. So you're going to place the side of your finger against that doorway instead of your palm. And now you're going to do the same thing. So now you're turning your body away, and here you should be feeling the stretch in the bicep. You'll see that I've lowered my arm as well to be about shoulder height. Okay, and then release that stretch. So now we're going to do chest on the other side. Okay, so switching to the other side to get chest and biceps. So here we're going to do flat hand for chest, slightly higher than shoulders, and we're turning away. So here you're feeling from about your armpit down through your chest. And of course, the degree of the stretch is how much you turn away. And your stretches should never hurt. They should always feel gentle. If it hurts, then just back off and come back to center. Okay, so now we're going to release that. So now I'm going to turn my hand from palm against the wall so that it's the side of my finger, and I'm lowering my arm to about shoulder height. So now pressing against there, and I'm going to turn away as I'm pressing into the door with the side of my finger, and you'll feel that stretch through your bicep. Okay, and then release when you're ready. So now we're going to stretch your quads a little bit. If you have a hard time bending your knee, then you can use a chair or even a lower stool to help with your stretches. So in order to stretch your quads, you can also use the wall or something to hold on to for balance. So what you can do is you can grab your ankle, and so now you're pointing your knee to the floor as you push your hip forward. So you can go ahead and do that. Now if it's too hard to reach your ankle, or if your knee hurts, then you're just going to place your foot on a chair, and you can press your knee down to the floor a little bit and pushing your hip forward. Okay, so, and then we'll do the other leg. So grabbing on, or you would do yours on the chair. So again, it's not about pulling your heel to your bum. It's about pointing your knee to the floor and pushing your hip forward. Okay, and then you can release. So we've done your quads, but we're gonna get a little bit of your hamstrings, so the back of the leg. So if you need to hold on to the chair, you can do that. If your hamstrings feel really tight, what you can do is just lean on a chair and back up and lower your back. So this is a nice stretch for your lower back. You can also take a wider stance and drop your chest. You're gonna feel it all through your legs and your back. Okay, or you can simply bend over and reach for your toes. But what I like to do is one leg at a time. So I like to cross my one leg over the other. So now I'm gonna bend over, and I'm gonna feel my back leg or my left leg do the stretching. Okay, and then of course we have to do the other side. So then you're gonna cross the other leg over and bending over, feeling that stretch in the back leg. And of course we have to do the other side. So we're gonna cross the other leg over and just slowly come down, reaching for your toes, and now you're gonna feel the stretch in the other leg. Okay, and rolling back up to standing. And so now we can do some outer thigh. So here you might want to hold on to something for balance again. You're gonna bring one leg and place it above the knee on the other leg. So now we want to bend the standing leg. So you're actually feeling the outside of the top leg as you bend. So now if you find that that is too much pressure on one leg to stand and bend the knee, then you can sit down, cross the leg over, and just bend forward. Lean forward, and you're gonna feel that outer thigh there as well. Okay, and again, you're gonna do the other side. Okay. We're gonna do your inner thighs. So we've got everything but your inner thighs there, so you're gonna take a nice wide stretch to the side, and we're gonna lean towards the bent leg, and just feeling the stretch on the inner thigh. And then you're gonna shift up to center, and we're going to the other side now. So shifting to the left, you're gonna feel the inner thigh on the right now. And you can come up to center. And some people also like to just do a nice little stretch, bracing yourself on each knee and just lowering. That also feels kind of nice. So you can step out of that, and then we're gonna do your calves. So it's important to stretch your calves as well. So you're gonna need a spot on the wall. If you don't have a spot, I'm going to show you quickly with my chair. You're going to bring the ball of your foot up on the wall or like this on a chair. So keeping your front leg straight, you're bringing it forward. So now you're feeling that stretch there in your calf. Okay, so switching legs, other leg comes up, bring it forward. And there we go. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. Okay, so now we're going to do your ankle circles. Other direction. And the other ankle. And the other direction. Okay, arm circles forward. Arm circles backwards. And now you're going to grab your hands together, reaching up on your tippy toes, reaching nice and high. And then come down, arms come down, shoulders roll back, core is tight, chin is up, shoulders are back. So this is your correct posture. So stay like this all day. Okay, so there's your stretches. I know some of you might be in a rush, so do the best you can. Go through your whole body and get all your stretches done.